I don't see how carrying the dread in the country is a problem.
Lagos State, your worst.
Let me tell you something. Where you have your property is where your mind will be.
Recently, the hike in prices of goods is on the very high side right now. Let's say from January till date, it's like about 80%, 90% increments. Like let me cite a very good example for you. Like spaghetti that were buying like 5,000 plus before now is about 6,000 plus. Indomie table, noodles generally has really gone up. The one who are buying at the rate of let me say 1,800, 1,900. Now you get it for like 2,000 plus. You can see the increment, and right now, and it has really the hike in prices of goods has really affected the sales generally. Consumers, they are not ready to buy anything again. They are not ready to buy. They prefer to go for lower items like Gary now. People will still, consumer will prefer to buy Gary compared to Semo. So the sales in Semo has reduced drastically. So I can say if government can do something about it, I don't know what they can do about it, but if they can do something about it, it will help. People are really complaining. They are lamenting bitterly. They are lamenting bitterly, the consumers, and we that are selling to them is really affecting the business. That's just what I can say.
The thing why they talk now, I tell you, say the tomato get season. They had the tomato, and now then they last like before they buy 25, 20,000, 18,000. Now then they be 15, 16 now. Because this tomato way then this season. I season that my time for notes. You don't understand the tomato. They cook my time. Now that time tomato season day. Before now, after this month now, it go down plenty. I should buy 15. That time, if you come be maybe in a 12 share, 13.
How about pepper?
Hey, this pepper now, then they go up like before. Before they buy them 7,000, now then they go up. Then they be 15, 20. This shampoo now, why they see like this? They buy 7,000 now, then they be 12,000 now. The customer they complain now, say the thing they now. Some people are telling they go understand, some people know they understand now. They tell them say, every this market now, you get your own season now. You get the time where people know they understand. If it's plenty, now they sell them plenty. If it cost, I go to sell them cost. Say I go to take customer, some go understand, some no go understand. Now the thing why they tell them be that. This is the now. I should buy them 15,000. Now why go this market today? They say na 18,000. That's why I know Kuku buying today now. People they complain. They tell people. Some people go understand. Some people know they understand for down. All this one, see this one now. Now they be 50,000 now. 50,000 for one bag. That dry one be 65, 70. Now so they sell it now. See, come on this one. Ela, I should buy 15. Today when I go buy, I buy the basket 4,500 naira. Now the thing, everything now then change. The people where they carry come, they talk saying that the transportation and the chop money, before it then increase. That's why I say everything they don't put money for all this one. Now the thing why they talk with that. Hey, I don't see what thing they make and call like this. The thing they for my not where we say before this there, police collect money for roads. For it don't cost. Any place where they go, gate, they put gate, they must collect money. So that time they pay motor like this before enter here now. All the gates some 500, some 1,000. Now that big motor now the gate place, the gate where they collect like 3,000, 4,000 before it is there now. If you calculate it, no easy. From North to this Lagos. That's why everything now don't cost. This one I know they buy past 1.5 before now. See today now 4.5, 5,000 for that only okoro like this. The albasa now so people they complain. That's why now the thing why I want tell you be that now. Say now the 4 people, what it don't cost. I know say everything as a calculator come. Now put that into the market. Now there go collect them, go commodity everything. I should go buy them cheap for my side before you come here. The money where they spend, no easy.
And I'm actually not very happy because the increase in price of food stuff has really affected a lot of people. Myself as an example, because the pepper will use in a week sometimes. When I come to the market and get pepper, I use my pepper for like a week and I'll still have like leftovers. But now the pepper I buy for like 1.5, I don't get to use it in like 2 to 3 days. It's finished. And even plantain that I love so much, I eat plantain a lot in a week, and now I can't even afford it like before. And it's even when you see it that you'll be able to eat it. It's not even more scarce and everything. So I'm really very angry. I'm not happy because I don't know what the government is doing to us. I just pray and believe that they can help the masses. It has really affected a lot of people. I am still working, I can still afford it. What about people that doesn't even work, that beg on the streets? How are they supposed to survive? So it has really affected a lot of people in the society, and I just hope that the government will find a solution to it.
I don't even understand what is happening in Nigeria recently now. Like, you can't even go down to yourself, like you don't have money and you want to eat. It's very wrong. Imagine this afternoon I want to buy Gary that we used to buy for 800 naira, 700 naira, 500 naira for one plate. I'm buying Gary for 2,000 naira. Has been for crying out loud. It's too wrong. But how do you want to survive in Nigeria? That is why people are stealing. If you can't eat, even if you don't have money, but you can eat, at least it goes long way. But imagine you want to buy common Gary for 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira. And let's talk of water. Table water we are buying for 50 naira is now 150. Kilo day. Ṣafẹ́ para wa Nigeria ni 150. That's too much. Pure water is not good. We are drinking table water and still we can't afford it. There are a lot of people out there starving, and people are stealing not because they can't even feed themselves. Imagine, even for people like we now that we work, we need to buy for. There is no money. Even if you get this money, to eat self is too hard for us to do. Recently, it's too hard. We need to do something about it in Nigeria. Like, it's too hard for us to even survive a day. To eat that 3 meal square. Me now, I take sometimes 101 or 001. Yesterday I did 100. Imagine, it's too wrong in Nigeria. Please, help us in this country.
This business we are doing, we are already confused because we are not more gaining anything. Because after selling, we have to find money, to buy another one so that it will reach the quantity we are buying before. And at rate, we are losing. We are here losing into the business. We are not gaining anything. And the government should find everything just cost. If you won't go buy something, it costs. People are buying it and also complaining. We are a seller. We are also difficult for us. All of them, no one is not increase. All of them is just increase. Everything just high. Like all these beans we are selling. Look at now, bag of beans. We are buying it 100,000. A bag of beans, and the quantity is no more rich as the day before. You are measuring it, it cannot reach. And for you to sell it and see our gain is difficult for us. And customer is complaining. So the system of government now, we doesn't like it. Government have to find a way for us for this issue. We don't tire for this system of governments.
About the inflation of the high cost of items now is very high, because every month, maybe if I want to get some food stuff, at least maybe let's say from January, maybe you have the budget of 10K to buy food stuff in the house. At least you can know that you can get the things at that 10K. But now you cannot use 10K to have your food stuff again because everything is very high. The inflation is just too high. To get rice now is very high. To get beans is very high, because the cost of beans before, at least we can get the cost of beans like how much of beans? Maybe 3 200 or 300 and 200, 300. But now 1 drika of beans now is 700, 600, which is affecting many people. Gary, no one you can even get now. No one. Every month, the high cost of everything, even provision stuff, the way that the way they're adding money is much. Maybe when you get Indomie, like 2,100 before next month, and before you get to provision stuff, they'll say 2,400 naira, but which is now 26, which is now something that is baffled with that we are consuming it. It's just too much. The inflation is just too much. It's just too much, and then we don't even know how we are going to cope next month. That is December. We don't know how to get the food stuff next month. It's only God that help us. But we are just pleading for the government to do something about it, because the inflation is just too much. The high cost of every price is just too much, and which is affecting everybody. Me myself, I cannot even save. Is it not when your stomach is food enough, you can able to save, but now you cannot even save anything. There's no savings at all. The inflation is just too much.
If the government can further to work on exchange rates, you know, we're solely on importation. All our frozen food are being imported, from chicken to fishes. And probably, if they can look into the issue of border closure, people are saying the border is not closed, but to some, let's say on frozen food, it's been a contraband for years now. If they can help us look into that, common Ghana, they allow all those things into their countries. And with that, we, the giants of Africa, I don't see the reason why we still have to be buying from them. If we import directly into our country, I think the prices of those things will come down. A bag of rice now is 30K. A carton of turkey, 20,000 plus, which is outrageous. Most Nigerians cannot afford it. People have been living off panlegu and pomo, and it's really affecting our own sales here. We are living solely on that. We don't have any other businesses. We have ourselves to cater for. We have children there, directly or indirectly. We are not the head. We are still part of the catering. So if the government can help us look into the issue of dollar and probably open the border for us, fine. Because of insecurity, some people are bringing in ammunitions, all those stuffs. But they can always assign some people to be bringing in this frozen food directly from abroad, since what we have here cannot serve us. They say Obasanjo farm is there. How many Obasanjo farm has not even served the whole of Ogun State? Not to talk of Nigeria generally. The turkey was like 19,000 thereabouts, but now it's about 22,000. So it has really gone up. Orobo, I think January, Orobo was like maybe like 12,000 thereabouts, but now it's about 16, 18. It's about 18, yeah, 17, 18 now. So it's not affordable for all Nigerians, and it's really affecting our patronage in which we are living. This is where we earn our daily earning. So if customers don't buy, I wonder how we survive.
Omo is not this expensive before, but suddenly when we hear that Boko Haram did not allow them to enter the farm, most especially malu these days, you cannot be able to eat malu again, talk less of to eat pomo, because they see this pomo through latara malu. So these days, Taba complain, one supporting one lati bit at which is Jebugo. Taba there lodge much complain, one kawa no law, and we too are beru lati law due to pay one Boko Haram walo no, on down no. So pomo is very important, even especially with this cost of things. So she won with people are using pomo to support their food. at least it will help them a lot in a daily this thing. But this day pomo kò ṣe rà mọ́. At times aba sọ fún wọn pé pomo is this amount today, they will shout as if we are the one putting money. Make government should help us on this issue. The issue of Boko Haram stuff, they did not allow the farmer to do, they did not allow even the X-Men as well. They are disturbing us. The price is 100 naira before, why now is 250, 150. At times, if I look at the amount, to even take 2 inside my market is very hard for me.
It has affected so many people, especially foodstuff like rice and beans. Rice is very expensive, including beans. Beans is now more expensive than rice, and it's not supposed to be so. It's affecting more people, and it's not supposed to be so at all. And including fish and frozen foods, more expensive. Government need to do more about it. They need to reduce the prices so that people can eat. Most people want to buy, but they don't have the capacity to buy it. They need to reduce the charges, the price for people to buy.